Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna be talking about Smackdown. This episode of Smackdown was another good, excellent edition of the show. The show began with Sonya Deville announcing that live crowds will be returning in 2 months on July 15th this year. And all I can say is I'm very happy to hear about this news, but now it's up to the American people to do the right thing, keep their masks on, keep cleaning their hands, and keep social distancing. So in that way, you won't have to go back to the Thunderdome. You don't want the Thunderdome returning, then you got to make sure you're on your best behavior and do the right thing. Also, they did some kind of they also did like a champions parade, putting over all the champions on SmackDown. Bayley would come out and berate Bianca Belair for cheating, using her hair as leverage for a pin, and for some reason, Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler are still on SmackDown despite them not being the champions anymore. I get it, you need teams, but I mean, really? You got the frickin' Riot Squad, why not use them? Jesus Christ. And it all led to a 6-woman's tag, of course it did, between Bayley, Shayna, and Nia against the Tag Team Champions and the SmackDown Women's Champion. Like I said before, they did a Champions Parade putting over all the champions. I guess except Roman Reigns because he wasn't really there. So they had this parade putting over all the champions. And what do you think they do? They have said champions lose. They have Shayna Baszler tap out Natalya with the Karafuda clutch. That is typical WWE right there. Yeah, let's put over our champions, and now you lose. Why do that? Why put over your champions if you're just going to make them lose? If you put over your champions, put them over in a match. I don't think it would have killed WWE to have, like, Natalya tap out Bayley, or friggin' Bianca pin Nia or Shayna. Wouldn't kill them. It wouldn't kill them if they could just make the champions continue to look strong, but that's not feasible. That is not possible when it comes to WWE. And secondly, now we get friggin' Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler versus Natalya and Tamina next week on Raw for the Women's Tag Team Championships. Please, for the love of God, do not put those titles back on Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler. King Corbin came to the ring pissed off about his beautiful crown. Poor Corbin, poor old Kingy Corbin, and he had his crown taken from him. And some man by the name of Rick Boogs came out. He had a guitar, and he started playing Shinsuke Nakamura to the ring. I have no idea who Rick Boogs is, or Rick Boggs, however you say his name. I got no idea who the hell this dude is. But he played Shinsuke to the ring, and Rick Boogs gave Shinsuke Nakamura the advantage, with Shinsuke defeating King Corbin and keeping the crown in the process. So Nakamura finally beat Corbin, and it took a guitarist distracting him to have that happen. Shinsuke's good enough where he can beat Corbin without anybody helping him. Aleister Black had another Dark Father story to tell, and you could also see in that vignette, you could see pictures of him in his ring gear. So in my opinion, it kind of told me that he's getting ready to return to the ring. Roman Reigns would come out with the head of the table music. For some reason, they were playing Truth Reigns earlier, and then Roman would come out to the ring, talking about what he's done, scare the Fiend off to Monday Night Raw. That was a good line. Humanizing Braun Strowman, getting rid of Daniel Bryan, taking out Kevin Owens, and taking out Cesaro. Cesaro wanted a rematch, but that doesn't seem like that's going to be happening. Seth Rollins came out and gave another vicious assault to Cesaro. I really like the assaults that Seth gives Cesaro. It just shows that Seth is really becoming obsessed with what's his face? Cesaro. Jimmy Uso asked for a match next week with the Street Profits with his brother Jay. Sonya grants him that match. And Roman didn't seem to be too pleased with Jimmy Uso making this match, so we're probably going to see more about this later on. Dominic Mysterio would defeat Robert Roode. See? Yeah, Dominic Mysterio, one half of your SmackDown Tag Team Champions win, but yet you couldn't have Natalya, Tamina, and Bianca win. You couldn't have them win, but yeah, let's give little old Dominic a victory over Robert Roode. And then finally, the main event was the Intercontinental Championship. Yes, this is going to be a short review. It was a really good Fatal 4-Way. I really did enjoy this Fatal 4-Way. It was so good. I loved every minute of it. Kevin Owens was taking vicious bumps on the outside. He was taking some very nasty bumps on he took one nasty one on the apron. He took like a back explode suplex on the outside from Sami Zayn. That was very vicious. Big E doing his craziness like the spear through the ring. That's bloody insane. But in the end, Aleister Black appears and gives Big E the Black Mass, allowing Apollo Crews to retain the Intercontinental Championship and win the Fatal 4-Way. Seeing Aleister Black return now, and as I said earlier, I felt like after his vignette, it kind of told me that Aleister Black's coming back to the ring, and that's exactly the prophecy that happened. I love this. SmackDown is easily the best show right now, and you can't tell me otherwise. The amount of star power that SmackDown has is just incredible. The only star power I feel like Raw really has is Randy Orton, Bobby Trashley, as much as I don't really like him, but he's considered star power in a way. Drew McIntyre and AJ Styles. I feel like they're the only guys that I can really consider star power. I guess on the women's side, I guess Rhea and Charlotte and Asuka on the women's side. But other than that, you just don't really have a whole lot of big names on Monday Night Raw. So that is all I've got for you guys here on this SmackDown review. I do apologize for it being really short. I just don't have a whole lot to say. When you're literally the best show on the planet right now, how can I make this video long? How can I make this video long when clearly you're literally that good? So thank you all so much for joining me for this review. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hit that thumbs up. Give me your thoughts and opinions down below. And I will see you all next time.